The 16th of August of 1999, a boy named Juan Diego Vela was born. He had hair lip, and because of that, he had a surgery. He has a big brother that is 2 years older than him. His name is Luis Esteban Vela as their father. They play, take care of each other, and were very close. Years later, these two brothers had a new sister. Her name was Alejandra. When she was a baby, she was the two brothers' toy. The three kids were very close. But there were 2 men and 1 woman, so she was in disadvantage. Years later, one new member appears in this family. Her name was Sofia. And with her, the disadvantage disappeared. Juan Diego studied in Intisana school. There, he meets his primary school best friend. His name was Rafael Rosero. Juan Diego also played tennis and he trained in the Club Condado. His brother also trained with him. He played a lot of tournaments and he won some of them. His tennis career ended when he was in 8th grade. When Juan Diego was in 7th grade, he went to Medellin, Colombia, to play a tournament of athletics with his school. He won a lot of gold medals with his friend Rafael. When he was in 8th grade, he played in a tournament now played in his school. This time he played in tennis and athletics. In that tournament, he played tennis in teams with his brother and a friend of his brother's age. In team, they won the gold medal, but in the individual tournament, his brother won the gold and he the silver. When Juan Diego was going to 9th grade, he changed of school. He moved from Intisana to Jose Engin. It was a huge change, from men's only school to a mixed school. New friends, new environment. In his new school, he made new friends and also lost the communication with his old friends. He liked the school and he adapted to its environment. He had facilities in some classes like maths, but he also had some difficulties in others like English. When he entered to his new school, he was in a classroom that was only men, but in first of baccalaureate, the classroom changed and he was in a mixed class. He was in that grade when he interacted a lot more with his girls' classmates, and he fell in love with a girl named Claudia Lecaro that was in his classroom. In that year, they both were selected to represent the school in a math contest. There, they talked a lot more and made closer friends. In the summer of that year, the Pope went to Ecuador, and he and some friends went to the place where the Pope was going to have a mass. That summer, Juan Diego also asked Claudia to be his girlfriend. The next year, Juan Diego and his classmates were beginning the International Baccalaureate program. The classes that he selected of the International Baccalaureate were chemistry, film, economics, and math at the highest level the school offered. Coincidentally, he had the same classes as a classmate named Maria Emilia. At the beginning of that year, he also decided to learn to play guitar. So he entered to a music academy and he loved the guitar. The school year passed fast. In the summer of that year, a lot of things occurred. A friend named Tomas offered his house to make a party of the grade. They had their last school year trip to Orlando, where Juan Diego's father went to take care of them. That trip they visited Island of Adventure, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, and Aquatica. And Juan Diego and Claudia also celebrated a year as boyfriends. And actually, he's in his last year of high school. I can't tell you more about Juan Diego's life because there's a lot of way ahead.